Guys, boom, we're live. Just doing some editing here, and I thought, let's do a Q&A. So I'm gonna wait for a couple of y'all to get in here while I edit, and we can do a little Q&A. Maybe we'll see who's awake right now. It's like 8:30 right now. Not even 8:30. What's up? Bring it on in, guys. What is up? Just doing a little bit of editing, and I thought, let's do a little Q&A. Why not? So while I edit, you can ask me questions, and there's no theme, just whatever you want to ask. Ask it. Do I like pizza? Bear shit in the woods? Yeah, I like pizza. I just uploaded our reaction to Glass and Fantastic Beasts 2. Yeah, sorry about that. Last couple days have been insanity, but finally got those up. There's like one more video that I want to upload. We did a reaction to the story trailer for the new Spider-Man PS4 game. So that's what I'm kind of working on now. And after that, I thought we could do some gaming tonight. Sure, why not? We'll do some gaming. Did I miss a question? Hold on here. What film are you most excited for? For the rest of the year? For the rest of this year, Aquaman is up there. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and look up what films are coming out in 2018. Remaining 2018 films. Alright, hold the phone here. Alright. So right now, we're going to be getting into August here. Not The Darkest Minds. I think that looks terrible. Not The Meg. Not Alpha. I was interested in Alpha. We were both interested in Alpha, me and Alex, and then the new trailer came out where it's got the voiceover, like from like old 2000s trailers. We were like completely turned off, so that's a negative on that one. The Happy Time Murders, I think I'm excited about that. Not my most anticipated, though. The Predator is definitely up there. Halloween, definitely up there. Bohemian Rhapsody, for sure. Creed 2, absolutely. Robin Hood, Ralph Breaks the Internet. That all comes out on the same day. Wow. That's a triple feature right there. You know what? I'm going to say Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm going to say that's my most anticipated for the rest of the year so far. Missed some other questions. If you can only watch one, Shazam or Aquaman, and why? I think I'd go Shazam. Probably Shazam, just because, you know, it's something different. I feel like he's the kind of character that we kind of need in the DC universe right now. But I forgot about Venom. I'm gonna make it a tie between Venom and Spider-Man for my most anticipated rest of the year. But yeah, Shazam I think is what the DC universe kind of needs right now. Just a little revitalization. What game tonight? I don't know yet. I was gonna ask you guys. Maybe do a poll. Maybe vote. All right. Keep asking questions, guys. Just kind of waiting for this video to render. Ask me anything. By the way, Avengers Infinity War comes out on digital tomorrow, so I'm pretty stoked about that I can watch it in my house. Spider-Man over Aquaman, really? Yeah. I just think, I don't know. I have more faith in that movie than I do Aquaman right now, and I'm excited for Aquaman. If you watched our reaction, we're clearly excited about the trailer. Just, I feel like especially we rarely see animated superhero movies hit the big screen, so that's something very interesting. And to be able to see all, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Like that's number two for me. Captain America has always been my number one, and then Spider-Man's right below it for my top heroes. But I've always wanted to see all the other Spider men and women. Like, we're going to see Spider Gwen. We're going to see 29/9, Spider Man War. I want to see all of them. Miles Morales, obviously, he's the main character. So that's kind of why. Let's see. Which superhero do you think you are? Well, I would love to be Captain America. Like I have the tattoo right there. But yeah, Captain America is my dude. Um, have you seen Dirty Harry? I just bought it. I don't think I have. Which do you like more, Logan or The Dark Knight? Oh my, that's a tough one. It depends on the mood I'm in, because they are very different, even though they're both dark films. I might give the slight edge to Dark Knight, just because I've seen it so many times. I've seen The Dark Knight a ridiculous number of times. Even though I think there are Oscar-worthy performances in Logan, um, Heath Ledger just completely is better than any performance that was in Logan by himself. Did I like Blade Runner? Or do I like Blade Runner? Yes, I like both. The new one and the original. 2049 was really, really good in my opinion. How long did your tattoo take? Hour and a half, 2 hours. It's big with color as heck. Not as big as you think. It's like just this, up close to the camera. That's just like my shoulder. Yeah, but boom. Yeah, Blade Runner's awesome. Are there any particular games that you want to see me play tonight? If there's a particular game, I don't know if I'll have it, but just you can throw suggestions out there. I have an Xbox right now, by the way. Captain America trilogy or the Dark Knight trilogy? Captain America. I think Captain America trilogy is the best superhero trilogy. I don't know. I might go Avengers now, but when I'm talking about solo superheroes, I think Captain America has the best trilogy because what three movies go from good, great, amazing? Uh, Dark Knight trilogy went really good, great, meh. It just ended on a sour note. It just did not end on its highest note. I actually, my personal favorite of the three is Batman Begins, but I'm aware that Dark Knight's a better film. I do love that movie too. So it's Dark Knight goes, the trilogy goes really good, really, really, really great, and then not so much. But Captain America goes good, great, oh my gosh, Civil War. So that's why I would go with that. Hold on here. Whoa, lots of stuff came in here. Which program do you use to edit your videos? It's called Filmora. Filmora. It allows us to do the picture-in-picture for reaction videos. What's up, Wannabe Comedy? I have a theory. Maybe it's actually a thing in the comics that Tony created Jarvis to have a parental type figure in his life to guide him. I think that also explains why Peter has AI for his loss. Not bad. I watched a video today that broke my heart. It was saying that Uncle Ben in this universe, before he died, was a big film buff, and he loved to watch movies. And him and Peter would always watch movies, so that's why Peter Parker is always like, you remember that really old movie? You ever seen that really old movie? Because he would watch movies with Uncle Ben, and that broke my heart. I was like, no. Will you get a PlayStation for Spider-Man PS4? Get a PS4. Actually, we just ordered one. I don't know how you would say it. We won a PS4 from GameWorks. It's if you don't have the GameWorks near you, it's like a Dave & Buster's kind of deal. So we won a PS4, so we'll be getting it within the next 2 or 3 weeks, but in time for Spider-Man PS4, which comes out in September. Hold on. Whoa. Thoughts on James Gunn getting booted? I mean, I'm not gonna spend too much time freaking out about it. Do I think he should have been? No, but at the same time, I'm not going to freak out. It's this outrage culture that's eating itself. Like, because I'm not going to get political, but I fall pretty much in the middle. And there's this outrage culture in the left where it's the far left people who get outraged over everything and get offended by everything. And then all of a sudden it backfired on them because people on the right did it to James Gunn, who was kind of an outrage culture person who would like do the same thing, like get super offended over every little thing that like a Republican would tweet. So they dug up his old tweets, and it's like, oh, outrage culture kind of ate itself there for a second, man. That's what happened. So maybe we should just stop getting offended by everything. That's my thing. I don't get offended by almost anything. Stop being so soft, people. Did you like Justice League Dark, the animated? Yes, I thought that was really good. I do. I love Constantine. I wish they'd bring that show back. Taika Waititi would be a good choice for Guardians 3 if they are going to go through with the firing. Your next live stream gameplay should be the pinball machine. What's up, Gabe? Deadpool Spider-Man crossover movie or Wolverine and Avengers 5? Deadpool Spider-Man. I've always wanted to see that on the big screen. I subscribed to your channel after seeing your reaction to Infinity War. I saw just pure joy, which is rare these days. What does cinema mean to you? Cinema is everything to me. Like, honestly, film in general is kind of my life. I mean, I don't want to mean it's my life. Like, I'm super obsessed, but I am. I'm obsessed with film, not just superhero movies, but I mean, it's a big part of it. I love great movies. I double majored in film, and I did another major, but one of my majors was film study. I love old classics. I love new movies, blockbusters. I like thrillers, horror. I love it all. Just make a good movie. We had this conversation a couple days ago on a different live stream, but it's like, if it's a good movie, I'm all into it. But superheroes are just super special to me, no pun intended. We've went over this, and you can check out our bios on our website, but, superheroes really helped me in a rough spot in my life, so I don't know. It's just kind of something I've always been in love with, and it's never going to stop. People are always, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to stop watching these superhero movies? Whatever. I'm like, never. So sorry. So deal with it. They helped me through a rough point in my life, and they kind of saved my life. So I think I own that much. I got deep. What is the most times you watched a movie in theaters? Trying to think. I saw Infinity War 12 times. I saw the first Avenger. I think it's the first Avengers. I'm almost certain. I saw the first Avengers 17 times in the theater. God, I love that movie. I would go see it in IMAX again right now. If they had a showing at my IMAX screen, I'd go see it right now. Avengers versus Godzilla. Well, I don't know. Is Giant Man involved? Because then we might have a conversation here. Also depends on what Godzilla. Play Fallout 4. Maybe. Thanks, Carlos. Avengers from Avengers 1? Yeah, no. Yeah, they're losing. Film was my life, too, clearly. Yeah, I mean, it's all about escapism. That's why I love film. Which franchise is better? Fast, Furious, Mission Impossible, hands down. We went and saw Fallout on Thursday. Hopefully, we can do a review here the next couple of days. But I'll just tell you right now, without spoilers, we loved it. It's one of the best in the franchise, if not the best. It's just non-stop, and not in a bad way. Like, sometimes it's like, because we talked about this with Transformers last year, how Transformers was just non-stop, but it was just like up here, info dump, and then they try to build back up, and by the end of it I was just exhausted. No, this one's this steady, like, non-stop ride without this big info dump. If you were sent into the MCU, which hero do you think would be most helpful? Bonus, you're not allowed to say any of the obvious Avengers, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Loki. Be the most helpful? Like, most helpful how? Like, what situation are we talking about? Like, in fighting somebody, or like helping me carry my groceries into the house? I need more. Are we gonna react to the Clone Wars? Possibly, maybe. The trailer's been out for a while. I wanted to upload Glass and Fantastic Beasts because I know people have been asking for them, but when it's been a long time, it's like, is it worth our time making a video? That's what we gotta like. So choppy. It looks like it's being really choppy right now. Let's see here. What's up, Elliot? Most helpful in general, like getting home and possibly surviving Infinity War. It can't be like an obvious answer. That's tough. I'm going with Black Panther. He's a smart dude. Actually, no, I'm going with Shuri. She'll find me a way home. She'll help me survive. Shuri's genius. She is a hero. Whoa, everybody just started dropping out of this thing. Thanks, man. Yeah, go watch the Glass reaction. It was really good. By the way, if the sound in the video sounds funny, it's because our mic had a little bit of issue, and I was trying to fix it with our editing software or whatever, but it just was not working. So we just had to use the audio from the camera, which it worked fine. It's like an old school video from Iconic Comic. What is up, guys? Yeah, who would win in a fight, Nightwing or Winter Soldier? I'm going Winter Soldier because Winter Soldier actually has like some enhanced abilities. What are your predictions for Star Wars Episode 9? Ooh, hopefully it's better than Last Jedi. I mean, I like The Last Jedi, but I think it needs to be better. I think I figured out my problem with The Last Jedi, and I think it's just that The Last Jedi really did so little in progressing the whole story of this new trilogy. It really didn't do much to progress anything. So hopefully the next one really shoots forward and wraps things up in a really epic way. I get the JJ's coming back, so I'm excited. What do you think of Nightwing? I love Nightwing. I think it's honestly what they're going for here in Titans, the DC Universe show. I think they're inching us towards Nightwing. This is like Robin, Dick Grayson Robin at like the very last straw, and then he's gonna turn into Nightwing. Which Star Wars, DC, and Marvel characters would make the best team? One from each. Let me go. Depends if we're talking about villains or if we're talking about good guys. Good guys, I'm going Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker. Superman's an easy answer. I'm going to go Luke Skywalker, Batman for the brains, and I'm gonna go Doctor Strange. I'll be weird about it. Villains though, Darth Vader. I guess it'd be just too easy going Darth Vader, Darkseid, and Thanos. Good luck stopping that. Which do I like more, Rogue One or Force Awakens? I think Rogue One actually. I love the Force Awakens. Favorite prequel, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I'm thinking he might turn into Nightwing by the end of it because it already feels like starting to feel like Nightwing in the trailer. Like he doesn't really feel like Robin, and Robin is a sidekick. I know that Teen Titans is I'm a big fan of Teen Titans, the original show, and some of the comics. But to me, Robin has always felt like a sidekick, just his character. But then when he's Nightwing, it's like, oh yeah, he's his own guy now because the Robin mantle has always just been so tied to Batman. More questions, anybody? Got 9 people watching. I'm sure there's some questions in there. I don't know where we find amazing people like us, but you know what? I don't like watching that reaction. I don't know why. So, I mean, I don't watch our reactions all the time, but that first Spider-Man Homecoming one, we're not. So when I say this, don't be like, "Are you faking your reactions?" We're not. But that one always feels like it felt like we overcooked that one. Even though like that was just our honest reactions, I was freaking out, jumping around, and giggling like a little girl up here. But every time I watch him, I'm like, "Gosh, that's embarrassing." um, we might we might do the reaction to season 3 of Young Justice, but the Clone Wars one has been out for a little while now, so we might do both. I mean, it's kind of just depends on our timing because I was saying earlier, somebody else asked about Clone Wars. We just got to think about what are we going to get out of it, view wise. And I know that sounds bad, but when we make a video, we got to think, is it worth the time and effort and editing that we're putting into that? Like if I just get, if I spend like 20 minutes doing a video and then we get 150 views, that's kind of a lost cause. And if a video, like a trailer, has already been out for 2 weeks, it's not going to get that much. Like that's why, like especially like the Avengers ones, we try to get those out as fast as possible because if we wait too long, it's just not nobody cares. Been there, done that. But maybe Teen Titans or Young Justice. I'm gonna say Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans show. There will definitely be an Avengers 4 trailer by the end of this year. I'm gonna guess November. I'm gonna guess they're just gonna do it the same setup that they do for their May movies, whereas they do a trailer in May and then they do a trailer in like March. Or sorry, they do. I messed that up. They do a trailer in November the year before, at the very end of November, and they do one in March, right before. Well, sorry. But the question is, when are we going to get the first Captain Marvel trailer? Because November's waiting a little too long. I would guess around the same time as we got the first Black Panther trailer. Now, I can't remember when that was, but I will look it up. Actually, I think that's wrong because the first Black Panther trailer came out in like June of the year before. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, the Black Panther teaser came out. Whoa. Did my thing freeze up? Can you guys hear me? Why is my screen frozen? This is weird. What? Can you guys hear me? What? So you guys can hear me, but it's frozen. That's weird. Well, here, hold on.